I'm here in small town USA trying to build the most profitable landscaping business in the entire county. Will I succeed or will I fail? Stay tuned to find out. If you guys do like this content, make sure you guys go down below, smash that like button, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and keep on supporting me. And welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to head back into town. We got a big day planned out, so we're gonna go ahead and run ourselves over here to the Tractor Supply Company. I gotta get a couple things for the old lawnmower. One of those is gonna be new blades because we've had a very busy last year anyway. We've been going through and we managed to kind of get a lot of, hold on, actually, let's redo that part. So we managed to get a lot of work done in the last year. We've gone through and basically contracted about every piece of property out here for me to mow, so we've been making a lot of money. And today is the biggest day of the year. So last year I hit this contract off with the entire town, hit up the community fair board and everything like that, and the community board, and we are able to actually hit up this contract of basically mowing the entire town, guys. That means that I am going to be going through the entire street, every block, all the way down from this welcome sign to the far end welcome sign all the way down there. And for that, and for the reason why, well, I'll tell you in just a minute. So the reason that we are mowing from all the way here, from all the way over here to all the way down over there is because, well, guys, it's July. And what gigantic holiday is going on in July? That's correct. It's the 4th of July, guys. So in order to prepare for this year's 4th of July parade, we're going to be going through and getting some of these ditches mowed off just a little bit. These aren't looking too bad. I did go through here the other day and I kind of got this side, but we'll see if I can get like a decent chop going on here. Let's see if we can get anything going. No, I think we are good here. We ain't got to mow anything here, so that's good. Actually, I think the best place we're going to start out at is going to be right here. So let's go ahead and get the mower unfolded, get it all started up. And so we're going to be mowing around over here by the playground, by all the equipment over here, kind of getting this all cleaned up because, well, obviously the 4th of July is going to bring in a lot of activities and a lot of, I guess, fun time adventures, and the kids are going to want to play on all the entire swing sets and all that stuff. So we're going to make sure we get everything all cleaned up. For some reason, my wheel's going a little crazy here on the lawnmower. Get clean over here. I guess we'll just clean up behind the whole gas station, get everything all looking nice here. I don't want to go into the wall here. There we go. Honestly, I think the best news is actually how much these guys are going to be paying me to mow up basically every lot in here. I know it's going to be taking us a lot of time to be able to do this, and it's going to be taking a lot of gas, but it's a good thing the gas station's right here. Made some good friends with them, so hopefully, you know, we can get some nice cold beverages and going through and getting everything all finished up. But in the end of it, I was actually able to strike up the contract deal of $19,500. The only reason that I am not getting $20,000 is, well, because I'm factoring in about $500 for fuel. So once fuel and everything is all paid for and everything is done, I'm going to be walking away with roughly around $19,500 is what I was coming up with. I don't know if that is exactly a straight line, but I don't know. Eventually, I think I'd want to upgrade this lawnmower, even though I just got this one last year. It has been going through a lot of work. I mean, getting the blades all changed up on everything definitely is making the grass cut a lot better. I will say that I do like the speed of this thing. I wouldn't mind getting something that goes about this fast, but having just a little bit more of a wider deck to it. I know I could get actually a configuration for this now that I think about it. I think this is a 42 or a 45 inch deck. I can't really remember, but I can go all the way up to like a 52. I think a 52 or 57 is my max I can get on here, which I guess an extra, 15 inches isn't too bad. But I'd like to get something that's like maybe an 80, 82 inch deck, something like that. But that would be a big mower. That'd be something that you'd mow like football stadiums and stuff with. I don't know where I'd get one of those, but I think that'd probably be one of my best options to kind of, I guess, invest myself into next. The only problem with trying to invest into something else next after this is going to be trying to figure out exactly where I want to do this at. As much as I love this town, as much as I love oh my goodness, as much as I love this town, and as much as I love like the community feel of this town and like the neighborhood and how like nice everyone is, yeah, it's not that big of a town, and me being able to be as successful as I want to be, it can't happen here. It's got to happen somewhere else. We're talking bigger city, somewhere with more housing development, something like that. At least something where I can go through and kind of, when I make somebody's yard look nice, people that I guess are what's the word, tourists? Yeah, tourists will see it and then they'll think, oh my goodness, who's mowing their lawns, you know? And then they come across my poster or my face or my ads in the flyers or in the paper or something like that, and they're like, yeah, we got to get this guy. And then I'm doing long distance landscaping or big operation landscaping. I'm like, I don't want to keep mowing lawns the whole time. You know what I really want to do? I want to do like patios, dirt work, and like laying down some like really decorative, I guess, yard items and stuff like that. Something that would make the yards pop. All right, make sure I don't hit that sign this time. I know last time I hit that sign, or the one that was all the way down at the end of the street, I did learn my lesson from that, so we will not be doing that one again, guys. Holy crap. Honestly, guys, we have been making some very fantastic time going through here. We've only burned like an eighth of a tank of fuel. We've been mowing for just about an hour. I think we started at around 9:30, I think is what the time was, maybe 9:45. We've been going for almost just about an hour, and we've cleaned up the town quite a bit. We've gone through and basically raised the entire curb appeal, this whole entire town. Gone through, picked up a bunch of weeds, knocked out a bunch of bushes, at least what we can get with the lawnmower anyway. And we've been just going through, and this is the last little stretch here. Is all we got to do is just kind of do what's over here by the John Deere dealership. So they got their portion that they mow, and then they got the entire portion up here, which the county's supposed to mow, but they only mow the first like maybe 8 foot of the ditch over there. And then the rest of it is going to be kind of over here. But this is actually going to be where they're going to be parking a lot of the cars and all that stuff for all the guys and all the people that are coming in for the 4th of July parade. So I guess we're doing our part over here. We ain't got to worry about down that way just yet. Just only this portion here that's in town. But everything is all cleaned up. I'll have to give you guys kind of a little tour of what we've gone through and done. So, well. So over there, obviously to my right, as you all see, this is where the Dollar General is supposed to be at. And as you guys know, we got the contract over there for cleaning that whole entire place up. Like, I guess until they put that Dollar General in. It's been about a year and they still haven't done it. But I've been getting paid every week I go over there and mow. It's like $1,000 every week. And I guess you guys are kind of wondering why I only got $6,000 in the bank. Well, that's probably because, you know, I paid off a loan. I've been also paying off, trying to get some buildings placed in here as well. So that way I don't have to keep driving around, living in my truck and doing all sorts of dumb stuff. But I think that is going to about do it right there. The rest of it's going to be coming to weed ground over there. Let's kind of get this all folded up just like so. And what we'll do is we're just going to drive over here and we're going to walk into the community center over here real quick and kind of collect our money. All right, there we go, guys. $19,500 into the old banking account. Let's go ahead, and we're going to keep making our way up here. So what we did, we cleaned up over here by the Central Cafe. Pontiac is still sitting here for sale. How much do they want for this thing, actually? No. Do I have enough money? Oh, my goodness, guys. 86, 305 TPI, 92,000 miles. They want $3,500 for this thing? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with this thing? Why do they only want so much money for it? Why is it so cheap? Guys, I have more than enough money to be able to afford that. Park all cleaned up, guys. Look at that. That is definitely a beautiful sight right there. And then we got the rest of the gas station all cleared up here. Got all the lots picked up out in the back. They could definitely put some campers back there because I know this is a whole weekend event. And of course, the church is the best looking lot out here. We're gonna have to drive our way all the way up to the Tractor Supply Company. I kind of want to go through and kind of show you guys where I'm thinking about putting down a building. I'm trying to start my whole entire business, but I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. So we're going to go through and do a little bit of zoning, figure out what we need to do, and hopefully we can kind of get something figured out. Maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, guys, that we can actually start our business off right and get ourselves an actual shelter, an actual building to kind of like work out of. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep using Tractor Supply's parking lot to be able to unload all my stuff, and these guys are going to get really mad at me for always using it. But we're going to go ahead and speed right through town here, going about 50 miles an hour. We ain't got nothing to worry about. There's no parade going on right just yet. It's going to be going on tomorrow, so hopefully we can kind of get out of the way and make sure we're going to have to make sure we attend the parade, obviously. But we're going to make sure that we kind of get out of town before everyone else starts coming in. I don't really want to have to deal with it because I'll just ride the lawnmower into town, honestly. Easy parking, everything would be a lot easier. But we're going to go ahead and bang the right here. And there is this little field right here, guys. Just this tiny little field, but up over here past this field is going to be a little tiny plot of land that is perfect for what I'm trying to do. And right here it is, guys. So this is land plot 50. This is just right outside of town. Right over there's the John Deere dealership. So we're a decent ways from town. The ground doesn't really have to be leveled too much, just maybe just a hair, but we do need to go through and get a lot of this cleaned up with the mower. But the only thing is I'm not cleaning it all up with this mower right here. We're going to have to get ourselves something a lot bigger in order to do that. So we're going to need ourselves like a brush hog and maybe a tractor. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to see if I can get ourselves purchased a brush hog or at least something that'd be able to clear out most of the stuff. We ain't got to worry about the trees, thank goodness. But I'm going to need to do all that. And maybe I can get myself a tractor rented or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and drop the trailer down over here. Kind of get it all out of the way. That should be good. And let's go ahead and get over here to the dealership. And I know that they have like, I think it's a Rhino like mulcher slash like mower or something like that. But I'll have to go in here into the store and kind of check it out and see what they got. Hopefully it ain't too expensive. I do have a decent amount of money still in the bank account, but hopefully it ain't too bad. All right, guys, so $18,000 for the mower and about $1,500 to be able to rent this 5088 International from the dealership over here. So we're going to be making our way over here to Field 50, see if we can kind of get everything all mowed up and make everything looking nice. This is going to be a fun adventure for sure, trying to get all this cleaned up. I don't know exactly how wide this mower is. I think it's like, I couldn't tell you. I think it's a 155-inch wide mower, so we should be able to clear out a decent amount of land over here. So let's kind of get everything all figured out. Maybe we can kind of get something going to see what we want to do for a kind of like a building area. Let's get this unfolded real quick. All right, there we go, guys. Let's kind of make our way around here just a little bit, trying to clean up a little of the landscape around here to kind of figure out where we can place our building at. We are going to come through here because we are leaving a decent amount of grass behind us, but maybe we can kind of get that all baled up, and who knows, we can have like a second source of income coming on today. We're going through clearing out all this grass, all these bushes, all these unwanted weeds and everything in here. And we own basically from the thickness of the trees to the edge of that cornfield over there to the road. And then I think I couldn't tell you where over there. I'll find it though. I'll figure out where the end of the property line is going that way, because we are going to need to know where that is for sure. But we only got just a little bit more to go. We are dropping a little bit of grass down here. It's kind of mulching most of it up, which I am pretty proud of. So that way we ain't got too much to come through and like, I guess, bail up or kind of at least get out of here. I might try to find something that I can just like rake it up and then just pick it all up and run into town and go ahead and sell it, because I really have no use for grass or running around with hay bales or anything like that. We don't really need that kind of stuff. We're just trying to get by with like literally no money. We're back down to $5,000 in the bank account. We're kind of running home or going broke, pretty much is what we're gonna end up doing here. Hopefully this isn't like the worst investment I ever made. I thought making at least a decent area to actually call my shop would probably be the best bet, but honestly I don't know about right now, because this land is, we're kind of running out of things to do unless we do some big scale like business operations, going through building land development for like new businesses, or even like fixing Miss Kathy's like house up and putting like a nice rock driveway in. That would definitely be something I'd be into. Maybe because Miss Kathy makes like the best lemonade, honestly. But thank y'all for watching. Subscribe.